listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to Upptalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say Upptalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
Now what you're going to do, we are going to go with the SAM application. In a SAM means, what is that? A SAML is used for its security accession markup language. It is used for enabling the SSO for browser-based application. Whatever it is, browser-based, SSO and also a browser as I like. If anything related to the browser interaction, we can able to, that is the front end. We can able to use the SAML SSO basically. And also you can able to use the SAML configuration for multiple page application or NES based application and all. We can use the multiple page. We can able to use the SAM application. And also SAML means it's a XML based format. There are two things. One is SAML request and SAML response. SAML request is nothing but one request should have to authentication request should have to come from the service provider to the IDP. IDP will authenticate and after successful authentication, yes, we will generate the IDP will generate the SAML accession response and all basically. Accession means it's like a payload. The attributes, the SAML subject and all, and response means it's like a kind of what we can say. The response should be it's containing the IDP information, ISP information, and then the accession payload. And it will sign the SAML accession or response by using a certificate and send the response to the ESP. Then ESP will verify based on your certificate. There are two providers. One is IDP and another one is service provider. IDP means who is doing the authentication for the user. ESP means like who is providing the services. Here, IDP means it's a ping. One is the identity provider here. PingOne will authenticate the user, will generate the SAML accession and then the SAML response. And also the certificate signing process, it is there. Here also we are having the response signing. You can sign the full response. Or you can also sign only the accession. That means the signature will be available inside the accession, not outside the accession. And also we can have the SAML. You have that SAML response signing, which it will be outside the accession, basically the signature value. And also you can sign both. Both means the two signatures will be there. One for the same certificate, but one for response signature. Another one inside the accession. Also you will have the signature. These are the digital signature options inside the PingOne. And also And also we are having another configuration called. Here you can have the groups. If the user is part of the group, you can authorize the users also here based on the groups. That kind of configuration also we can do. And similarly, we can able to send some attributes here, like which we send in the ping federate. This one will be easily. You can send the attributes and all like first name, last name, mail, mobile number. Each and every information you can able to send it. Let's do that. Let's go to the applications. Click on plus. Here you can put some name, test fee1 or something like that. This is just a name, not the entity ID. Copy that and paste it in the description and SAM application. Everyone knows. Scroll down. Configure. We don't have the metadata. We can put manually enter here. Also, you can say metadata as a file, UL, or a none option in the ping federate we saw. The same option. As you can give googlycom entity ID, you can give test v1. Whatever the application name, you can also use the same name as same entity ID as a name also. Now we created this one. We have given only the entity ID and as URL, first can you go to the node part. There are 5 steps in the SAML configuration for the PingOne. First one is overview. Steps in the sense first we can put application. Add an application. First applications. Add an application. No. In the line you can put, that is in the only one first step. Add application. Application name. Application name. Choose SAML type. Choose SAML type. Upload metadata if required. Or manually enter. Then configure. Next, the second step is overview. Overview means you can see all the details related to your application name and application type. Now we have created the application name. Overview means it's like a SAML application type and application name and all. Next, third one is configuration basically. Configuration means that only you can able to see all the details about the SAML. Configuration means all the details in a sense, like uploading the search. Configuration, in a sense, uploading the certificate. Upload cert ACS or RTT ID. All related to the SAML part. You know the entity ID. Attribute. Attribute is not there. That's the next step. Entity. Next one. You can put the command. Encryption if required. The next one is fourth point. Authentication policies. That is the one you know. You want to map the adapter in the SAML in ping filtered. See, here you are going to map the policy action. Like which authentication you need only first factor or you need MFA authentication, like that, we can do that. Now fifth one is attributes. What kind of an attribute you want to map? Last and final one is group access. That's all. Getting my point? Simple. Can you go to the ping console now? Here, overview is already done. Now let's go back to the configuration. In the configuration, only you can have the IDP initial SI endpoint, entity ID of your ID. entity ID of your ESP, everything you can able to metadata, URL, download the metadata of your IDP. See here itself everything you can able to download. You edit it. Let's do the configuration here. First one is we already did it. Signing certificate. It's already coming up. You don't need to specify anything. It will automatically generate by default. That is the one. The application team that we can share this. I'll download the signing and then you can directly share it. Now again the sign session. There are 3 different options. We can have sign only the access first. We will see one, the accession. Then we will see the response. Then we will see both accession and response. First signed accession only. Obviously algorithm short to VC. Encryption. We will do it for the sales configuration. Scroll down. The endpoint also, we will do it for when we do the Salesforce. Subject name ID format. In the drop-down you can choose unspecified. Everyone knows here itself. And accession validity 5 minutes. 5 minutes we saw. The same concept 300 seconds. Scroll down. If you have any. No, that's fine. That is not that much required. That's fine. Scroll down an application URL if you have it means. That is what? Like before, that is after. This is before. That means in how many minutes or seconds the session should get. Plus request. Not after or before you use this exactly. That's fine. The same thing. Application URL, the base URL if you have, you can put it. Now we don't need to sign the authentication request. We don't need that. The application. We are asking the ping ferret. We saw one more option. We are asking the application side to sign the request also, basically by using their application certificate. That option basically. Now if you scroll down, and obviously allow only the cars, safe origin only, not everything. We are not bypassing it. Save it as of now. If you scroll to the top, no wait, you understood. What are the configurations here? It's a general configuration. Save it now. That's all. Now the next one is policies. Before the policy, we can do the. Here, you don't need to add any policy also here. Automatically, it will take it from the, if you just close it. Let's go to the authentication and policies. That is one default policy which is also available. Even though if you didn't add any policy, automatically it will take the default policy. Can you go to the authentication? In authentication, that is one default policy should be there. What is the default policy here? Let's see that. What is the default policy which is already available? Single factor. Just edit that one. What is that? Let's see. What is this option? Single factor means login, means the first factor authentication. That means HTML login form and upgrade. That is the one. Here you have that account recovery. This one, we will see it later. But like login we know. There are 6 policies I mentioned. One is login identifying the domain and also MFA, and we can have the extra IDP also. Either Google or Ping Federate, also the 4 policies, and inside the log in itself we can have 2 more extra. That is for registration and one more is for your normal like agreements. Let's wait for this one. Even though you didn't add it, because it is automatically default. In the application, it will automatically take this option only. Automatically, it will take this option. Can you go to the application? If application specifically asking for separate one, which we can assign, we will also see that we will create one policy and assign to specific one application. As of now, default it will go only one authentication, not for the MFA. Click on the SP1. One more thing we need to configure, that is the attribute. No, not the profile. You need to edit the click on it. If you click on it, it will show you. Go to the attributes mapping. What are the attributes we can add? Already one attribute you are getting, not the user ID. User ID means it's not username. You're getting my point. User ID is not a username. If we can go back to the directory and check the users. Check any one of the user. Here if you click on that, view user here. In the top the 1 minute. Let it get load. Here go to the API Nourish session. The one user ID will be there. See here, that is the user ID, the first one. This is the user ID. Getting my point. Someone subject definitely should have to use mail address or username, not the user ID. Getting my point. This is also unique, only but this one. The application does not know what this value. It's better to use email or username, because the user will be logged in with the username only. Now can you go to the applications? Let's change that value. It did. Let's edit this one. Here, you can see here instead of user ID, in the drop down you can choose username. See automatically they're showing. See, it's easy from the pink federal. No added. Add one more. No, we can add a first name also. We can say name. We can put first name. You can put in the given name here in the hand side. No given name. Add one more. Maybe we can add no, not required, and I'll just let it be there. Last name. No, you already sending it. You send it. Maybe mail address you can send. Last name or mail. No family name. Add one more. The last and final mail. That's all. Email address. And also here, let it be there. We have configured the attribute mappings. And the configuration is also done. Policies is also run. Now go to the access. Let it be there. We will try without access, without the group restriction. You enable that application. That's all. Now can you go to the configuration? You will have the IDP initiated SSM point and all. See, this is your entity. ID the first one. You don't need to create any entity ID for your IDP and all automatically it will take. It will generate your IDP entity ID. Agree my point. See, identity ID is already generated. SM point is there. If you see in the pink federated idp/so.channel2, SLO.channel2, it was there. Here idp/so, idp/SLO. See that, and metadata URL also here itself. It is there, and metadata also here itself is available. Metadata URL also it is there. And if you scroll up, you can download the metadata here itself. Now we enable the SAML tracer and hit it. Can you type your user.0 and paste the password? We didn't have the MFA, it won't ask for new the MFA. Now we have that geo. No, that is for that one. No, that is, we have it. But this application we didn't enable the MFA policy action. Got it. It's logged in now. Can you go to the SAML tracer? You can see the response there. Click on that response. Copy that and put it in the notepad place. The same thing, how you have that pink federated response. The same setup for me. Language XML. In the top language. This is a user ID. No. That is your referrer ID. For each and every transaction, one SAML transaction ID will get generated. This is the SAML transaction ID, not the user. Because we are not sending the user ID at all, how SAML will understand the user ID? That is your referrer ID. Referrer ID means it's like a transaction ID, we can say. For each and every transaction, the transaction ID will get different. Just scroll to the top in the top language. It is there in the top, the tabs, the tools, and all it is there. Lang XML. This one looks good. Here you have the issue. And if you remember, we are sending the issue. We are signing the SAML accession only, not the response. Getting my point? The signature will be inside the accession. The accession is starting from the 11th line, and if you're after the inside the 11th line, only you will have the signature. Scroll down. See that signature value. It is there starting from the 30th line. See, this is why you are signing the SAM accession only. If you scroll down, you can see the signature here, and obviously we are sending the 4th of line user 0. That is the username of your user. And if you scroll down, you can see the other attributes. The same thing which is there in the pink ferret. The same exact stuff. Getting my point? Scroll down and check it now. This is like when this is issued. That is what the 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after we saw. That's the same concept. What the session index will do? No, it won't do anything. These are all just normal, which is mandatory information, which is there in the SAML. Just like index is nothing, but it's like a kind of ID which is there for your one session. If there is another session, which another ID will be available. That's all. Another application. Here you can see the other attributes. We are passing it in the SAML. Like first name, last name, mail address also. One different thing in the pink ferret, PingOne. You will also SAML subject will be available separately. Plus, it will also available as one of the attribute in the SAM response. You're getting my point. A subject is also available differently. But here also one extra normal attribute also, which is available here. That is the one. Clear on this one? Any doubt? Now can you go back? Let's create another application. As of now, we did the SAM sign assertion. Now we will sign the response. Let's create that you will get practice. P2. I will create a guide. Just try to create by yourself. You can monitor this. And you're learning, and maybe you can put any different URL, abc.com or something like that. Now let's go to the configuration. Let's edit. We need to do the signature option. We need to change it here. Only signed response. Good. I think other than that everything is a SAML subject format. Maybe you can do a persistent. Persistent means it's like a pseudonym. A pseudonym means it will be sending in the encrypted format. We'll do that also, not the SAM response. Only what do you call? Only the subject. It will be sending in the encrypted format. We'll do that. Transient is, it's like a temporary token value, some kind of a temporary code or temporary value. Save it now. Go to the mappings and then do that. Instead of user ID, put user username or mail address like that. Now next one. Maybe you can put mobile number if you have it. I think you can put it. First name is given name. Add. Last name is fine. We already sent it. You can put mobile number different attribute. We will try. Save it. Now let's go back to the enable that option. Now can you go to the user and check whether the mobile number is there or not. Directory users. Let's check whether the user mobile number is there or not. Edit it, it's not there. You need to edit it. Scroll down. We have primary phone number. No, that's a family name, it seems. Mobile phone, you can put it. Save it, this is fine. Now try to access. You can try to access, I think, in a normal browser because the session is already there. Let's try to do that. Hit the URL the config way. See, it's automatically logging you in. This is what. Go to the sample response. Check the response here. Copy that and paste it. Now, the signature will be outside the session payload. If you scroll to the top, your mobile number is coming up. Here, if you see that the session is coming, the signature is coming outside the session. If you scroll down previously, the session was there in the line number 11 itself. But here, if you see the signature, it is there. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. And then if you see, our session is starting after that only. Maybe if you scroll up a little bit, it is starting from 36th line or something like that. That is, see that 37th line. And also see the 7th subject we are sending in this encrypted persistent format. You saw that one for preserving the use of privacy we are sending like this. But if application wants like that, we can. What is the main difference in these two? Sorry, what is the main difference in these two options? There is no difference and all basically, just if you're instead of sending in the plain text format. Oh, you are asking that signing the response and accession. Signing the response means you're signing the whole. You're getting my point. You're signing the accession. You're signing outside the whatever the accession information and all it is there, your normal IDP information, your ESP information, your status code, everything you're signing it. That means signing the whole. And also the next one is, that is one more. Accession means it's only the payload you're signing, not the outside. Some application will ask, hey, I need a sign, accession. That's a default one. Everyone will ask the signature should be there inside the accession because lot of application will check that signature which is there inside the accession or not. Not outside the accession, that means not the full response. Some application will ask, can you sign both? They will check two signatures. This is any one of the signature, it is there. The next option, we will see both. That is, we will be seeing outside that accession also there will be one signature. Inside also there will be one signature. Two signatures will be available. That we will see it in the next connection. Let's say if someone is asking what is the advantage of this certificate and this certificate. XY9, that is a certificate. This is like a kind of what we can say. That's a signature value. Certificate, that's a public key. That's a signature value of your key. In SAML, what is the set that we will be giving? We will be giving the public key or the private key. Where the application side, it's a public key. They will be verifying using the public key only. From our end, it will be private or public. No, you are going to sign it with your private key. Own private key. Private key, it won't be visible. Only the public key. See, it's a combination of private key and public key. You are going to sign it with the private. They will be verifying with their public key. Getting my point? Because I mean, if you're signing with the public key means how everyone can able to sign it. Everyone can able to edit it. Correct. Correct. That is why it is only signature value there, not your private key. Now let's create another. Let's practice. 3. Now you can sign both. Scroll down. Manually enter. Mostly application will ask only sign a session. Some application will ask for, they will ask for both. Signing the SAML response and accession both. At the time you need to select. There is one more option in the configuration. Go to the configuration and then edit it and you can see the both options there. Assign accession and response both. The same thing. Everything else will stay the same. You can put unspecified only. Suppose If you are sending mail address in the SAML subject, you can send the mail address. Email address format. Scroll down. What is this? Enforce sign authentication. In PingFederate also, we saw that. We are asking the application side to sign the SAML request. As of now, we are not asking the application to sign a SAML request. If you enable that option you are asking the application to sign it basically. Getting my point? Sign the SAML request. No, don't enable the encryption. Let it be there. Or else we need to import the cert. Now, this is fine. Scroll down and save it as of now. Now go to the mappings. Attribute is fine. We will put the same thing. That's fine. Mail address you can send. Oh no, we are sending email. You can send mail in the SAML subject. Only one address we will send. Let it be there, like in Salesforce. We will send only one attribute. Delete that. That's fine. No, delete that. That's fine. We'll see one more. We are going to see that SAML accession and then the both. That is the only thing we are going to see. Now what you are going to do? Go to the policies. Wait. Let's add the MFA policy. Multi-factor is there. Check that one. Save. That's all. Now try to access it. Now you will get the MFA also. See, you're getting the passcode in the app. See, directly it is going on. Cisco, though because the session is already there, you are getting the MFA. Open the Cisco though. Let's say if I want to customize this page, who will be? We can also do that. Since this is cloud, not the cloud vendor will do that. Only certain things we can customize. Full customization. If you need to ask the ping vendor. They will customize for you. We won't have the burden of that one. Here, copy that. You'll have 2 signatures. Scroll to the top. Outside the accession also, there will be 1 signature. Inside the accession also, you'll have 1 signature. 2 signatures. Inside the accession means this is the accession you are telling, but this is the response. This is the no. No accession means response, means it's a full accession, it's just a small payload you are sending. That is the accession. Wait, I'll show you. Scroll to the top first line by line. If you go, you will understand. This is the response. And this is the response is starting from the first line. This. No, till. It's not completed. Clear on this one? Can you go to the Salesforce? Let's log into the register in the Salesforce. Get the metadata from there. It's too easy. In Big Feather, how much time we spent? You need to, I think. I think that is computed. Let's register with a different account, maybe +1. Let's do with the Arjus account. You have that. Let's register with that account then. Or you have the Gmail account. Let's try with the Gmail account. We can have a different. Let's try with the Gmail account. We will have. Both are done, I think. Oh, it's already done. Let's try with that Gmail. Let's see. Let's try with the Gmail account. I need to log in with this username. No, click on the verify account. Now you need to click on verify account first. It's going to that? This one. This is weird. Reset a password. I think you already registered. It seems it's asking for reset. And that's fine. There is an RSA test tab. Click on next. Choose anything you want. Choose anything, submit. This is fine. Now can you go back to the mailbox? Copy your user ID. Copy that. And then paste it in the normal one. Paste it in. Paste it in the normal Chrome browser, not in. Paste a password and log in. That's all. Here, can you go back and download any other, maybe tests v3? Download the metadata from the application. We will upload it here. Now here. There itself you can download it. That's fine. Now can you go back? Now again the 4 same steps. Can you go to the setup in the top hand side corner? First user is there. We need to map the, I think. Are we directly using the which one you are using? Go to the setup. Let's go to the user. Let's go to the user here. Now here users the administrator user. Click on the user which is already there. Existing one. If you scroll, you edit it. That federation ID we need to map. I think user 0 or something like that federation ID. Scroll down to the bottom and map it. Federation ID is there. User only user 0, not user 0 action. U0. Save it. This is the first step. Now let's go to the second step. In the left hand side, you need to go to the single sign on settings side. Identity settings, single sign on settings. Identity single sign on. You can upload the Where is that? It's a simple one created. Now here the same kind of stuff in the SAML identity type. You can use the federation ID, the SAML subject. The 3 steps are there. Just have to choose the middle one. The radio button. The next line. Next, the SAML identity type. Scroll down. And did we single log or it's also mapped? Everything else good. Save it. Oh no. Edit again. The encryption we can enable. I forgot. Save it now. That's all. Encryption also. We are doing it. But good certificate. That's a certificate only. Let's say your sales certificate. It's automatically generated by the Salesforce. Save it, download the metadata. Now again here. Click on the back to signal. Sign on settings here. We need to create a new profile. No. Can you go back to the... No, wait. Can you go back to the Salesforce? We will enable the SSO there also. Then we will do that. Back to single sign-on settings here. Scroll to the top. No, scroll to the top. No, not that one. Scroll to the top. No. Scroll to the top. Click on back to single sign-on settings in the left-hand side. Back to single sign-on settings, yes. Click on edit in the top. You need to enable that SAML. Save. Now one more settings we need to enable. In the left-hand side, can you go to the company settings, my domain? Where it is? Company settings in the left-hand side top. You don't need. Enable that my domain. Here also, if you scroll down authentication configuration, eat it and enable your IDP. This is also simple, straightforward only. See that your auth is there. Check that box. Save. Now you will have the SO login. Now here. Can you go back to the PingOne? Config. Let's create a new app. We need to have the certificate. Can you go to the Salesforce? We will download their certificate. Also, if you scroll up in the left-hand side, scroll to the top. Put search for certificate or something. Now scroll to the top again. Scroll to the top. Search for certificate and key management. Click on that one. Let's download that certificate. Click on it, export. Click on. You need to click on it. Download the cert. That's all. Now let's go back. We have downloaded the metadata plus. We have downloaded the cert also. Let's create an application. This is too easy. You already know that one. Here you can put Salesforce or something like that. The description also the same. Aim application. Now you can metadata. Please upload the metadata. Now you can able to have everything automatically save it. Let it get load. Good. Save it now. Now go to the configuration and check everything is good or not here. Signing certificate is fine. Good. Enable that encryption. We didn't. We need to enable it. Upload the cert. We already have that. This is easy. This is only in case of encryption is required. Scroll down. O is fine. Is also subject format. It's unspecified only. Everything is good. No verification is not required. Oh, it's already chosen. That's fine. Scroll up a little bit. Single login is enabled. I think it should be automatically enabled. It's automatically enabled. That's fine. Good. Save it. Now go to the attribute mapping and map your username. See its user ID state. A SAML subject should be username user 0, that one. Save it. That's all. No. That's only one attribute. We don't have any other attribute. In Salesforce, they are not asking for any other attribute, only one. Enable that and then say, now try to access it. Can you go to the incognito window? You have the Salesforce endpoint. You can have it in the, that's IDP1. We'll do the ESP. No, this is, I didn't see that. Can you incognito window and try to? That's all. Too simple. Straightforward. Hit it. Enable the SAM tracer, please. Now try to do that. See, is easy. See, now you did the pink feather. That's why it looks like simple one. You're getting the point. Type your password and username. That's all. See, it's logged in. Now can you go to the tracer and check it? Go to the response. It will sign. It will sign the accession plus sign the response plus encrypt the accession also. Basically, three things. Signing the accession, signing the response plus encrypting the accession. Cipher value. Open another tab and paste it. Here if you scroll to the top, encrypt the accession. It is there. Signature information inside the like outside the accession basically. This is how we can able to do the SAML response with the encryption. That means your encryption will be not for the response. Encrypting the accession. You're encrypting the accession only. Scroll down and check the accession. it will be encrypted. You increase the application team. They will decrypt and they will check the response by their own certificate. Correct. This is what I'm doing now with all apps. They want encryption for every application. Then how many we can use it? What to do? It's asked by the GRC team. They don't want the response to be. But all the GRC teams, I need to give them the demo of SAML and I need to tell like this is how we will get encryption. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's not at all a problem. It is a work for us. It is a rework. It will be billing for the company. That I can understand. That's it's like redoing all applications. We need to do in-depth test. We need to log a cap again. Again, we need to do the each changes in the production again. You understand this one. It's still easy. It is. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@uptalk.com.